Welcome to the Abraham Drinking Podcast, the #1 show in Lake County. We are coming to you live from the Lincoln Lounge right here in Mentor, Ohio.
I'll take my socks off and...
This is a show where we will talk about random bullshit for the next hour to an hour and a half. We are uncensored, unedited, and no holds barred, covering anything and everything from beer to bitches, rags to riches, sports to courts, bars to cars, music to movies, covering just about anything and everything. Please follow us across all social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also find us on all listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and
iHeartRadio.
Oh, he stole it from you.
I'm going to take my socks off and put them on the guest.
As always, I'm the sexy Gretzky George Gretzko. I'm alongside Big Booty Judy, the wild man Edward Scully.
Big Booty Judy. Hey, George, when are we going to start posting the pictures we took of Big Booty Judy's butt and put them on the screen?
Oh, we're going to talk.
Use my likeness.
Hey, we'll get
such a man.
Hey, I got that one at Frank and Tony's, and the one ass cheek has the blue and the other one has the green from the light show on it. Okay. That one came out so good from when we did the
this
karaoke.
Is really weird.
Oh no, when we did trivia night.
Your obsession with my booty is creepy.
He has the biggest man ass I've ever seen.
Show
not true.
Show Jimmy.
No, I'm good.
You want to see a picture?
Don't be shy.
I have one. It was, and we were doing a trivia night, and we had a light show going, and one cheek has a green spot on it, and the other one has a red spot on it. It looks really good.
I have no reason why that would happen.
Can you put his mic a little closer?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you good?
There it is.
I'll take care of him like a kid.
How's that? Thank you.
There we go.
Can you hear him better?
Yep, we're good now. And Mr. Dilbert himself, Aaron Adams.
Hello, hello.
What's up, Dilbert?
No, I'm just making sure this sounds good.
Does it sound good?
Yeah.
Sure.
It sounds great.
Positive.
Yes.
If we fail, it's your fault.
Yeah, I know. I basically.
You weren't here last week, but you know George took care of that for you.
I know. I'm always doing everything right.
Yeah, I know.
Did you figure out how to rip off Facebook and on a fake disease yet?
No, not yet.
SpongeBob's with the pencils thinking on his head.
Plans are in the works.
Eat on that, girl, boy.
The eater of worlds.
What's up, guys?
Steve-O.
How are you? What's up, boy?
And tonight we have a very special guest, comedian Jimmie Ward. Jimmy, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, it's exciting to have you. We have it feels like game week. We call it game week whenever we have a big event at the end of the week. It feels like. There it is. Jesus.
You gotta turn that down, bro.
Sound guy over here. Just one job.
Well, my screen was fucking paused, so it's that good internet George has over here.
I have the best internet.
Yeah,
brand new.
I know you do.
Is
That's
it
not
that AT&T?
No, Spectrum.
Spectrum ain't good.
Yeah, it is.
It's through Verizon, bro.
Oh, is it changed?
Yeah. Spectrum and Verizon are on the same towers now.
Oh, is that something that just happened?
I have no
Well,
idea.
technically, AT&T rents out tower use that are Verizon towers. Verizon owns a vast majority of towers that are built.
And you would be the only one on the show to know that interesting fact.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta know who's the monopoly runner in these games, all right?
All right.
Socks are
Should I get
wet,
through
dude.
our few announcements before we get started?
Dude.
Do you need to put your underwear in the dryer, too,
No,
bud?
you don't want to have the long johns on under here. My balls ain't sitting fucking right. My fucking socks are soaking wet, man. So uncomfortable.
Why don't you take your socks off?
Yeah, take them off so they can dry.
Let's see them feet, Chris.
I see my feet.
Who wants to see Chris's feet at home?
There's one guy from Abu Dhabi who's like, yeah, let's
That's
see
why
the feet.
I see Ed's boots over there, and I'm like, I got to go get a new pair of boots.
These were $15.
Really?
They have lasted me 2 years now, and there's already something broken on them.
Yeah.
But they were $15.
But they lasted 2 years, which is good.
Yeah,
All right, let me get through these announcements so then we can mess with Jimmy.
All right.
He's like, oh,
Look
lovely.
forward to that.
All right, this coming Thursday night, we have karaoke at the Tricky Tortoise Brewing Company. It's from 7 to 10 p.m., so come join us for some songs there. It was our first night last Thursday, and there were some phenomenal singers. I posted some not-so-good singers, but then I posted some really good singers that were there. It was unbelievable. It was fucking packed. It was fun, so we're going to do it again this Thursday, which is awesome because then the night after we will be set up already for I'm going to say it right now. This is probably the biggest comedy show that's ever been in Willoughby, Ohio. And maybe, if not Lake County.
I was just going to say, maybe in Lake County.
It might be Lake County. Like, this is huge, guys. Like, we've sold plenty of tickets. We're going to sell plenty more.
It's going to, like, the amount of people that are going to be there, it's going to be fucking insane, man.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great.
So we are 4 days from possibly the biggest comedy show that Willoughby has ever seen. Get your tickets for Completely Comedy ASAP. Tickets are very limited as of right now. We will showcase 10-plus local comedians for a mega comedy show. Again, it's at the Tricky Tortoise Brewing Company this Friday night. Tickets are $30, includes one free drink ticket. So join us for a night full of laughs. We are DJing afterwards. There's dancing. There's beers. There's drink specials. There's all kinds of stuff going on. You could purchase your tickets via Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. You can purchase tickets on the Eventbrite link on our Facebook page. Or you can pick up tickets from the Tricky Tortoise Brewing Company. We have sold over 150 tickets. I will say that now. And we're going to sell, hopefully. We get all of our panic buyers now, Jimmy. How excited are you for this event?
I am fucking excited.
Hell yeah. I'm pumped. Like, what's the biggest crowd you've ever performed in front of, you would say?
When I first started, I ran a show at the Ashtabula Eagles, and I had like 210.
Okay. So that's a big show.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
But that's when I first started. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I barely know what I'm doing now, you know?
Well, George is a fan of yours. Like he has a favorite
Jimmy,
joke of yours, and he
Jimmy,
loves it.
I have a joke of yours that you told, and it fucking made me laugh, and I've told people ever since. The double-sided dildo tug-of-war contest is my favorite joke of yours. I'm not going to say it because if you say it at the comedy show, but oh my God, does it make me laugh every fucking time. I've listened to that joke 10 times.
Are you going to say it on Friday?
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
All right, because I was going to say, if you're not going to say it on Friday, say it now, bro.
I'm not going to.
I'm bringing out all my good, dirty shit on
good.
Friday.
Baby.
Well, it's good because, like, each comedian's a little different. There's, like, I think that we have, like, two, like, somewhat dirty ones, and then like, some of them are, like, family-friendly, and then some are,
I'll
like...
give you the lowdown on almost every one of them.
Yeah. So it's going to be a fun, interesting night because
group,
everybody comedy's different, you know?
So you probably know most.
You're
of them,
not talking to the microphone.
You probably know most of the comics right now, right?
I personally do not know two.
Okay, which two is that then?
The one you got.
He doesn't know Boothby.
Tree
He doesn't know
and Boothby.
and Tree.
Boothby, and he's actually from Ashtabula, but we've never done anything together.
Oh, that's funny. And then, well, Tree, like, I don't know how you got her.
Tricky Tortoise told me to get her.
Okay.
She does, like,
I've seen her once before. I'm hoping she does better. That is my optimistic output. And
I think she's just a hilarious person. I've talked to her, like I've like drank with her
I think
personally.
I've seen her before.
She's
She looks
hilarious.
familiar.
Do you know? Do you know Nicole Abraham?
Is that,
Nancy
I mean Nancy Abraham.
Oh yeah, she's one of my best comedy.
Huh?
friends.
We saw her live at
Wessels in downtown
Wessels.
Willoughby. I've seen her now twice. 'Cause I saw her.
And
I just
she
talked to
had
her last
us.
night.
Yeah.
I called her Nicole. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I call every girl the wrong name, so it doesn't. It's all right. Women, I do it all the time.
I thought maybe it was Abe's.
No, I call all the girls. Listen, I've called many girls the wrong name, and they've quit talking to me, so it's not the first time, bro. But that girl is fucking hilarious. I'm glad that she's part of the show.
Well, and it was really funny. Like, me and Chris really liked her to start, and then we found out her last name was Abraham. We're like, oh, she's on the show.
She's on the show. She's cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, so she was booked instantly. All right, Jimmy. I'm going to scroll to my, just to have you in the background, this beautiful face back
Who's
here.
that beautiful guy?
Damn, boy.
Damn.
At one point, I heard you say he's got to be funny by the way he looks.
Hell yeah. Well, no, Ed asked, he said, who looks like the funniest comic? I said, fucking Jimmie Ward.
I thought he said,
So was it? Well,
who do you think is the funniest comic?
oh, the funniest comic. I thought it was the funniest looking.
That was like a month ago. Who knows?
And we've still been in argument over you have to dress funny to be funny on stage. I'm like, no, there are plenty of comics that wear a suit and tie when they go up, and they do
yeah,
just
but they
fine.
look funny in the suit and tie.
I don't know about that. Well, I guess Jimmy Carr does look funny in a suit and tie. He looks like a boy that grew up too
we
fast.
brought up like Burt Kreischer, how he goes up the stage shirtless. I'm like, that's fucking funny to me. Like it's like an act, like part of his act. I'm like, it's so stupid, it's funny.
So what was the back in the day, the four comedians at the Hillbilly guys? What were their names?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy.
The dude that did Smarter Than Fifth Grader.
Yep.
I want to say Ray Ramona, but that is not correct.
No.
It's
whatever.
Ron White.
Yep.
Yeah, Ron White.
Bill Engel.
Yep.
Bill Engel, yeah. Ron White is just so fucking funny, though.
I think Larry the Cable Guy was hilarious on some of his stuff.
Yeah,
just because of his accent and stuff.
What? Why did he go away?
Because he couldn't write new material, I heard.
Man,
From all the podcasts I've listened to with comics on it, I heard it was like he just had trouble writing.
So have someone
new
help
stuff.
you do it.
I know.
Make millions.
But I don't think, like, in today's society...
No, fuck that. We need more people like that.
Correct. I don't think
hilarious.
today they think he would be fucking funny, but he was hilarious, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
even some of his movies.
Hey, Aaron, you're allowed to talk, It's a
I'm
podcast.
listening.
It's a talk show.
I know.
I've never. Okay.
He's still learning. He's still figuring out how to rip off Facebook, bro. I'm telling you.
I have never once been to a comedy show, so this is my first ever
Really?
event show. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I get to see Titus and Mike.
I mean,
when
of course,
we get our limo here in a few weeks,
we all watch
maybe that's
Facebook
where we
and
do
shit,
dinner.
but,
Pickwick
yeah.
Frogs for a show.
Dude,
fun.
yeah, Pickwick and Frolics. Are we allowed to
bad
bring?
idea.
Are we allowed to? We don't have to dress up for that.
Yes, we do.
We're dressing
up.
Yeah,
you want to look
we're
like the odd
dress
man
up.
out?
You can wear your holy jeans, like a little
Just-
Hollister.
And a nice button-down collar.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Beautiful.
Can I wear a bow tie? I want to wear a bow
Sure,
tie.
Then,
wear a
but
bow
you
tie.
better have a
Look how-
collar.
He got so happy. Can I wear a bow
No,
tie?
I'll have a collar on with a bow tie.
All right, there you go.
Beautiful.
All right.
Better have that.
George is like, fuck this guy. I don't want to dress up.
You have to.
Hey George,
Otherwise-
I got two people that I want to talk to you about that reached out to me about the limo service already.
Yeah, I saw a few comments on there.
So we're gonna-
One person I knew. We'll talk after.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right, Jimmy, once again, welcome to the show.
Thank
This is our part where we kind of, interview all of our special guests that come on the show, and then there's a second half to it, which it gets a little more funny. So it's just simple questions. How did you start, like, stand-up comedy? I know you haven't been doing it super, super long, and later in life, you started recently. Can you talk about what got you started?
Well, me and my son came up with an idea that we'd like to do. Thank you. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you. That was nice. We came
I
up
got
with
you
the
back,
idea-
bro.
Thank you.
I'm going to boost his volume real quick.
All right.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
We came up with the idea that we were gonna do something like get a comedy club in Ashtabula, which probably had never happened. But we came up with the name for Wardy's Laugh Factory, and I didn't realize that there's hundreds, or at least a lot of laugh factories out there. Chicago, Hollywood. There's different laugh factories out there, but ours is Wardy's Laugh Factory. I named it that because I've been working in a factory all my life, so I'm like, I might as well just stay in the factory.
Right.
But that's how we came up with the name originally. I'm 50. I'll be 58 in June, and I just started. It'll be 2 years in June
Okay.
that we've actually been performing before an audience with a stage and all the 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? Been like we did some little shows at private parties and such.
Let me ask you this. Has any of your shows had a fog machine?
No.
Yeah!
Yeah, George's like, fuck yeah, baby. Fog machine. And you didn't even have it ready for him tonight.
I did not, because I'm still playing around with this one. It's different than the one I had.
Yeah, he's
This
like, it
has-
makes more smoke,
This
and I'm
has
like,
a
oh
remote
no.
control, Chris.
Huh?
This has a remote control.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So you could be on the other side of the room and, oh, damn it.
The lighting,
Oh,
the,
fuck.
the lighting and shit on
Yeah,
it's
I'm
crazy.
definitely pickpocketing that off of
Oh,
you
no.
on Friday night.
Oh, dude, we're going to be fogged out. Ed, we're
Dude,
fucked.
he's gonna be the dark side and just destroy any opportunity of seeing
Hey,
anybody.
before he had to buy it, Ed,
It's
now
only-
he has a remote control fog machine. We're
all-
fucked.
It's only for entrances, okay?
Oh, so we're keeping it in the hall. So he's got such a big hard on for WWE walkout themes. But he's like,
No, I'm trying to promote every comedian and make this a fucking awesome event. Whose song is that?
Wait, don't
Whose song is that, idiot?
I can remember it.
He's using it as a joke, and he can't tell us whose song that was.
I know, that's how good I am.
Here's the thing. With the really quick, we're gonna be DJing one night, and you're gonna be
John
drunk.
Cena.
Yeah, and you're gonna be drunk, and you're gonna have that fucking remote control, and you're gonna be on the other side of the bar, and you're gonna smoke the fucking place out.
No, because you can't.
Yeah, you are.
I have to turn it on and off.
Ed knows it. That's why he's shaking his head. Yep.
I just can imagine. Sorry, I can just imagine the hallway and the camera angle where he's gonna hold the camera, is gonna come in and swoop out, and he's just gonna.
We're gonna have.
You're gonna have
he's
to
gonna
walk
set
out with the fog as it enters the main room, and after 2 comics, the whole dining room is gonna be fogged out.
He's gonna hit the sprinkler. The sprinklers are gonna go off and fucking tricky.
Those
tourists
actually
on
require
fire.
heat, so hopefully this doesn't happen. But
It's only for the beginning of the show and the entrances, okay? And then after, it's no holds barred after that.
When we're DJing after the show, George, that's when the
you might
sprinkler
as well
systems
just
are going to
dress
off.
up in Kiss makeup at this point.
Don't tempt me with that. Jimmy, do you have a favorite comedian that you like? Maybe design your stuff after, like.
I have a lot of favorite comedians, but the one that I am trying to get myself focused to be more like than the rest is actually like a Rodney Dangerfield, like a no respect kind of. You guys don't like the Southern boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
You guys think that we're white trash fucking shit. You know.
Now, tell the people where you grew up.
I grew up in West Virginia.
I was gonna say that's why you said that. That's why I was like, people don't want to talk about the Western boy.
I moved here. Actually, I've been in Ashtabula, which is just like West Virginia, just flat.
Okay.
Pretty much since 1972, before any of you guys were
Now,
born.
what made you come up this way?
My dad worked at Collinwood Railroad,
Okay.
and that he worked there. He got laid off. We lived in West Virginia, and then we came back.
Okay. Have you ever had someone heckle you at a show?
Personally, heckle me, no.
What would you do if they did? Like, do you turn the comedy back on the heckler?
I would turn it back on him. God.
Start making fun of him?
Oh, I guess I did, because I was at one like last month in Painesville, and they're like, a guy just yells out, "Fuck you!" And I'm like,
You're like, fuck you.
Fuck
Like, did he
you."
do it like as like a joke, or was it like an anger and spite?
See, I didn't know at the time. And then I'm like, no, fuck you, you fucking alcoholic, drunken son of a bitch.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
He was like, fuck.
And he's like, shut up. I'm like, okay. So I went on with what I was doing. And then after the show, he's like, did I help you? I'm like, yeah, you helped me.
Have you ever been anywhere where somebody been heckled and they've been kicked out for it?
No, that's never happened as of yet. Because usually I'm the one throwing them out, and I'm not throwing out too many people.
Gotcha.
I run all the shows most of the shows, I've probably done my 120th show in 2 years in Ashtabula. Madison, well, we just did one in Madison last night.
Okay.
Jimmy, are you married or anything? The women want to know.
Do you want to go there?
Oh, boy, yeah. The way you just looked at me, I'm like, yes, I do.
I am married but separated for 3 years.
Okay.
Okay.
So that leads me to my next question then. Are you... Has women ever thrown themselves at you because you're a comedian?
No.
I was really hoping you didn't say, we're getting divorced because the women are crazy now that you're a comedian. Ed, I know you have a rebuttal.
I don't know.
Or a question?
I would say the credibility given to comics is not that of a rock star, George.
Bullshit. They're going to feel like rock stars with all this fog in the fucking house on Friday night. I'm telling you, the fog and lighting, you guys are going to feel like fucking rock stars.
That's weird that you say it, because George's question leads kind of like my question, Have you ever hooked up with a chick after a show for like a one-night stand?
Remember, he's not fully divorced, guys. They're separated.
Oh, is your chick watching?
I doubt it.
My bad. Have you ever hooked up with a dude after a show?
Wait.
Just reword it. Dude, yeah, dude.
No, I have never.
Yeah, I didn't know you were married.
I'm against doing it.
Not yet.
Not
Jimmy.
yet.
I'm not against doing it.
Not doing it. That bitch had a dick bigger than mine.
I really like when Chris is like, if you get a chance to fuck a 21-year-old, you fuck a 21-year-old.
You fuck that bitch. We have rubbers around here somewhere.
Well, I guess I will get her number then. Thanks, Chris.
Goodness. Jimmy, what advice would you give like up and coming comedian that wants to become one?
Wants to become a comedian. Don't get in it for the money, I'll tell you that right now.
I thought you were going to say something like that, yeah.
I spent more money than I've made on comedy.
Right. No, I'm sure.
I mean, a lot of people that go around from place to place, they make a couple bucks. You know, they're like, oh, when you start, we'll give you your gas money to do a 10-minute set. And then you get a little bit better. You get 15 minutes. They're like, oh, we'll throw you $40 or whatever, $30. But I'm the guy who's always paying that money. If I have a shit show where I have 8 people because it's not advertised well enough because of the situations, then I pay out that money.
You're going to start wearing a Michigan hat. More people would come to those shows.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if I was in Michigan.
Just kidding.
I know.
That's better.
Maybe Penn State. You're close to PA. Nah.
National champion.
Hey. First time back-to-back, though. The Big Ten's ever won back-to-back.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, first time
I
ever.
did not know that.
Because everyone talks everyone's like, Nebraska won back-to-back, and I'm like, well, Nebraska was also not in the Big Ten way back then.
They weren't.
First time ever back-to-back Big Ten champions, which is pretty wild. I have a few more questions. This thing just unloaded. You guys have any questions for Jimmy while you have them?
I asked my question.
What do you think of the color red?
I love red.
What?
Scarlet. Scarlet.
Oh, I see why. What about red lipstick on a woman? You like red lipstick? What about hoop earrings?
No, answer these truly.
No red lipstick, hoop earrings?
No, I'm good.
Oh, wow.
I like this guy, man. He's my new buddy. So your girl your wife or divorcee doesn't wear red lipstick or big hoop earrings?
Or she did.
She don't have time for all that.
So my relationship advice to you, go get her back, bro.
What would you say is the most rewarding part about being a comic? Before we get into the nitty-gritty here in a minute.
Oh, this might be nitty-gritty. I work with my son, and I get to see him perform.
That's fucking awesome.
All the time.
Does he come to the show? It's Friday?
I'm trying to talk him into it. I only have 1 + 1, and he's a cheap fucker.
And he's not the +1? No. Who's the +1, Jimmy? Oh, shit, Jimmy.
Oh,
he's
shit.
bringing some tail to the comedy
he's
show.
bringing some tail.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Like, he's blushing a little bit over here, bro. Look, you're not sitting that close. He's fucking red.
Talk about the color red.
Yeah. His fucking face is red as fuck over here, bro.
Okay, look at his saying. Working with my son.
He's going to switch this real fast.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's like, get me out of this fucking segment real quick.
Is there ever, like, family drama when, like, your son writes a better joke than you or you write a better joke than your son? You're like, damn, I wish I thought of that one. Or
My
is it like...
son has such excellent stage presence and everything, and that's where I sort of sometimes lack.
Okay.
My shit that I write, he'll never be able to touch. I'm just better at it.
Okay, but he just has a better presence,
Well, you know what,
you
though?
feel
I
on
can't
stage.
really say that because for you kids, how old are you guys? Like 28? 30?
I'm 30. I'm
19.
the youngest.
Chris is 19.
19?
He's
Shit,
so
I got
shit.
Yeah, he was on
ain't
steroids at 15. It really aged him.
Again, age me.
He might be able to hit better on you guys' aspect of it.
Okay.
I'm not no person who like says all this new tech shit. I'm straight down hillbilly southern kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm straight to fucking point on here's the way it is. I was born in the mountains. We had outhouses and all kinds of shit like that.
He's gonna definitely feel like a rock star Friday.
Oh yeah,
the lighting, fuck the fucking.
He's gonna walk right off stage. He's gonna fuck this, and then everybody's gonna be like, yeah.
Well, it's like he's gonna say, he gets a taste of indoor plumbing. He's never going back.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you have any questions before we move into? We're gonna ask him some for our next segment. You got anything for him?
Do you when you practice? How do you spend a good amount of time looking in the mirror, saying things as a comedian? Who do you practice in front of certain people, or how does that work?
What I do is I hook up my equipment and I'll sit there and I'll do it a couple times by myself. Then I'll have somebody listen to me and I'll do the set. Marty Malloy.
Oh, Martin.
Oh, yeah, Martin's great.
He is a mirror-watching motherfucker. He sits there and he does everything right there in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Probably hours a day.
Oh, I'm sure.
He does it in the mirror?
Yeah, he does it in the
Martin.
mirror.
Don't say it like that, Chris.
No, not like that, but he practices in the mirror?
Yeah, he does.
Does he do it shirtless?
I've never been with him.
Wow. Just wondering. Because I would if I was practicing, I would do a shirtless in the mirror.
No, then you could be like that guy he was talking about. She's short.
Yeah, the Bert Kreischer, right.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would do a shirtless in the mirror. I'd practice shirtless.
Do you write anything out for when you're writing? Or do you have anything like that just is a little more technical and you want to just make sure you have it, honed?
Well, there is one that I'm working on that I have a lot written for that I had to do that with, which I won't be doing Friday because I don't have it all the way down yet.
Mm-hmm.
But usually I write one line, 2 words, something like that, and then I make up the story. Tyler Genkus, that works for me at Ashtabula, he always says, the best thing about your sets is you never tell the same joke twice the same way.
Okay.
So that's good. I like that.
He goes, if somebody comes, and then they come back for 3 months in a row, they don't know you're telling the same joke.
Yeah, because it sounds a little different.
And that's funny because there's certain comedians I've seen in person, and then I'll watch a Netflix special, and it's just the Netflix special came out years after the fact, and it's the same show I saw 4 years ago. I'm that sucks. I'm that's not fun.
Well, that's what a lot of those guys when they're making specials, they want to know exactly what they're gonna say. I've seen Christopher Titus. I'll see him twice now. And he's my all-time favorite comic, and he does write everything out. Will do that where he won't say it the same way every time, but he'll try to see which way he said it is the best and write that and make sure he does perform it that way.
Spot that you have that's, either your facial expression, how you stop and then start back up, or however you want it, however you see that you got the best one out. That's the one you're going to try to stay with after you got it all figured out.
Okay.
Right. No, it's good.
I have 2 questions. One, have you ever been at a show and you've written something and then you go on stage and somebody from the crowd just throws something at you and then you get so off track and then you just go into a total different, you just go off set and you just go off of their comment and then you just read with the crowd and you just interact with the crowd the whole time instead of just doing what you had going?
Not that much. I did write a joke while I was at a set last month. And when I wrote this joke, I didn't realize that almost to the T, I was a storyteller in this joke. And the person that originally has a joke that's very similar to it is it's almost the same exact punchline. And that threw me off.
Okay.
And then I told it in a contest last Saturday, and somebody came up to me and they said, "Hey, don't you know that blue 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 joke?" And I said, "I've never heard Marty Malloy talking to 2 women."
Right.
No, because
but seriously, no.
The only reason I ask is because I think listening to different comedians, because I watch stand up and stuff like that, and the only reason I ask is because if somebody was like, "Hey, I'm going to give you a pen and paper, and I want you to write a 10-minute, I want you to be on stage for 10 minutes, and I want you to write jokes," I would sit there and I'd be screwed. Somebody like Ed, who I think could sit there and write a half an hour show and make a crowd laugh for 25 minutes out of that half hour. No, he could. If somebody was like, I'm going to give you 10 minutes on stage, and they would be like, write it down, I'd be fucked. But if somebody was like, hey, you got to go on stage for 20 minutes and mess with the crowd, I would be like, give me 45 minutes, I'm going to mess with this crowd. Like, I just believe there's like different comedians and stuff like that can do that.
I'm probably in the same boat as you. If you told me to write it down, like, I'm not going to be like that. I'd rather just mess with somebody. Or,
mess with the crowd. That's what I'm. Now,
I'm opposite. Like you know me. I have to have it written.
Yeah, not me.
I have to practice. Like this.
I'm not a writer. I could just. I would just rather go live.
Thinking, like when we injured, be like, how many here came with somebody? It's like, oh, he forgot Valentine's Day was last week.
Yeah. So growing up, or however, did you ever watch Andrew Dice Clay?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Had to at my age.
Huh? Yeah, because I grew up watching Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah,
Andrew Dice Clay. You guys watch
the
Andrew Dice Clay?
I get no respect. No respect
that was the guy. He was like, hickory dickory dock. Some bitch was sucking on my cock.
No, the other one was Jack and Jill went up
the hill. And the
to
bitch
have a little fun.
Yeah,
but Jack forgot a rubber, and now she has a son.
Yeah. The bitch came down with a nickel.
I was wondering who you were talking about. I was like, I've heard that name. I'm like, what? Why
he's so old school.
Yeah, Dice Clay. Well, Dice Clay got sued multiple times because at the time they had profanity laws. I thought, and there was like points where he would say things and swear, and cops would go in there just to bust him. That like
I never heard. Really?
Yeah,
I never heard that.
He was playing small bars in Cleveland last year.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Andrew Dice Clay? Oh, I would have loved to go see him.
Wait, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking of an older.
Speaking of
you're doing his quotes. You're doing the guy.
Yeah, no, but I'm trying to think. There was
He's not irrelevant anymore.
No, a lot of. I've actually seen like a few years back. I was doing open mics, and I saw a girl do her entire set. Instead of doing it like herself, she did it like Dice Clay. And it was actually really fun to see the impression from somebody. And, like, she did a really good job.
Like, you guys ever see that, watch that guy, I think they call him the Machine?
Yeah, that's Bert Kreischer with his shirt off,
Bert
man.
Kreischer.
Yeah, you guys like that guy?
I love Bert Kreischer. Who's the guy that does the show with him?
I prefer Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, I love
all right, so I've never seen him.
He's fluent in Spanish. He is... So, like, if you know a little bit of Spanish, it's good. If you can't speak Spanish, his show's even better. So he really does cross
and Tom Segura's
divide.
Wife is hilarious, too.
Oh, yeah. When she's on the show, it's great.
Well, she's now doing a show with Tom Segura, a podcast, just them two, and they have guests on it. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I got to check that out.
And then they also do the one Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer together, too.
Don't like Bert Kreischer that much. He's not my top 5. He's top... Hilarious. I don't think he's top 10. He's probably top 20.
Dude, he does this show with his shirt off. He's funny.
I get it. You like seeing naked men.
He's funny.
Yeah, I just, we were just talking.
If Ed walked on that fucking stage with a fucking man thong and his little fucking big Judy booty hanging out,
dude, I'm flexing.
I guarantee standing ovation.
Standing ovation.
No.
Instantly.
Hey,
yeah.
and I think like
I'm
a
not
light
doing
green
that, Chris.
Ed with light green like thongs.
No, it's got to be blue because of my eyes.
Okay,
Let's
but
get
even
real here.
If you don't like, if you don't like the thong, I'm telling you, like a nice
I
lace,
hate thongs.
then laced. Just a lace panty.
I'd rather wear yoga pants.
No, lace. You and lace like a light baby. I'm gonna buy them.
No,
I'm buying them for next week for the show.
No, I'm not putting them on.
Oh. Hey, George, you think we can hold them down on Friday?
No, you can't.
Because I'll go buy them this week,
I'll
and we'll
go
bring.
rabid.
I will go to Victoria's Secret this week if we can hold them down and put them on stage with them on Friday.
We'll just hog.
I'm going to look so good on stage.
Hey, Aaron, you think you can give them the earthquake on Friday? and we.
Don't you dare get any ideas.
Well, now I got ideas floating in my head for tonight.
Aaron,
when I'm home alone.
Are we allowed to talk about something?
Sure, I don't know what it is.
Aaron went on a date last week.
And so that's why he's quiet. He's in love.
How'd it go?
No, let's not talk about that.
Did you tell her you like looking at men's booties?
I would, to be honest, whatever.
Why didn't you tell us you went on a date, dude?
I didn't go. It wasn't.
You didn't even tell us in the chat.
What was her name?
No comment.
Was it a girl?
Yes.
I was just about to say.
Did you eat her out like chicken fried rice?
No.
How about KFC?
Aaron, what was she, though?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Black or white?
Mexican.
Was she tan all over?
Was she...
Santa's wife.
Was it a dry... was it a dry seasoning or a wet seasoning?
Did you use a little salt and pepper?
Wait, Aaron. Did you get her to squirt? Is that what he means by dry seasoning or wet seasoning?
I don't know what he means.
You know what I mean.
George, did he get her to squirt?
Aaron said this girl was driven.
Oh, so it has nothing to do about squirting? George?
No,
nothing?
no.
All right, then I'm not. Man.
No squirting.
You see how...
All right, let's get into this next segment. We embarrassed Aaron 2 weeks ago with his smelly-ass feet.
Now look at him. He's over there pouting.
No, before you got here, lift your shoe up real quick. He did not take his shoes off this week.
No.
Dude,
No.
Jimmy, no joke. He took his shoes off, and I'm like, Chris told me, like, his feet stink. But then I'm like, halfway through the show, I'm like, God damn, Aaron, put your fucking shoes back on.
And then we had Febreze. Did you say his armpit stunk last week? Because he didn't.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
He smelled like B.O.
He didn't have his fucking shoes on.
That was in between both of them.
It was pretty stinky. It was. There weren't boots in the factory.
All right, before we start, are you going to see this girl again?
No.
Why?
Why?
Because what happened?
And are you guys gonna
Did you fart in front of her?
No, I did not.
Aaron has blocked this girl already.
You blocked her?
It just wasn't gonna work out.
Shit, kids.
George, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her it was done and you wanted to see her reaction like my 15-year-old daughter did? Moped, and now they're broken up.
No.
Yeah, I gotta say, your kid's kind of stupid for that.
Yeah, my kid.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
I'm going to be posting a video about that tomorrow on Facebook.
Wow.
But can you tell me at least after the show what happened?
Yes, that's fine.
What's that? The audience wants to know.
The audience does not want to know.
Maybe we could get 27,000 views on TikTok for that one.
Yeah, right.
Aaron, in the opener it says uncensored, unedited, no holds barred.
Aaron,
Yeah, I bitched about women plenty of times on this
Aaron,
podcast. You can too.
We have a guest host on the show, and you're not going to share?
Sharing is caring.
Listen, we have 2 minutes to kill. Tell the story.
I am hurt.
He's hurt. You hear that? And
I don't want Jimmy to be hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good. We got time.
Oh, I don't need that.
Listen, just tell the story. We don't want to make you uncomfortable, but too bad.
Too goddamn bad.
Too goddamn bad, baby.
That's too goddamn bad.
I don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa.
Have you ever seen the movie Holes?
No.
Well, never mind. Me and Ed know.
Dude, watch Holes with your daughter. She'll have an appreciation for men she doesn't have now.
Perfect. Well, is it on Netflix or Peacock? Because then I'll watch it.
Disney Plus should have it because it's a Disney movie. But there's also the line, and I love it. It's the guy's always like, I can fix that. And if something breaks at work, I'm like, I just hear his voice in my head.
All right, we're gonna leave Aaron alone.
God, man.
Aaron,
it's really nothing.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
It's really nothing.
I'm sorry you have to go through this as a guest on our show and have to go through this, and you're coming to the comedy show on Friday.
Oh.
And I'm sorry you're going to leave the show disappointed on Aaron's behalf. I apologize on me, George, and Ed. I apologize, and Aber.
All right, we went and got drinks, had a little bit of food.
What happened at the bar, Aaron?
Just a little touchy-feely, that's all. So.
Aaron gave a good old finger blasted underneath the fucking bar.
No, it wasn't a full finger blast.
Oh, you did?
Semi-finger blast. Semi-finger
What do you mean semi? Like you couldn't get the fingers all the way in because of the way you were sitting?
Yeah, but it was just like...
How many fingers did you get in her?
Oh, my God, man. Isn't
two.
one enough?
What do you mean, a normal two?
That's normal?
That's normal?
Was she taller than you?
When she's wet.
All right, give
times 5.
Hold up your hand.
When she's
hold
wet,
your hand up. All right.
Just wet
Oh,
leg
you
time.
use those two? See, I use these two. If you use these two, that's how you get them to squirt.
But those are the length of R2, so that makes sense.
So what happened?
What do you mean?
Why did you block her?
What
Because
happened?
she wanted more of the
Hold on.
A-Rod?
What happened after the
Yeah,
bar?
what happened after the bar?
Well, she wanted and just had stuff to do. I went home and then hung out later again that night. And got
Dilbert did some Dilbert style.
Oh, you gave her the Dilbert style?
Dilbert D.
Jesus.
The first night you
one
met
leg
her?
up, guys.
Wait, the first night you went out with her, you had sex with her?
Whatever, maybe, yes.
Can you show the camera
No,
Dilbert?
You have
style?
to show Jimmy the
You gotta
Dilbert
show him
style.
Dilbert style. Come on.
Come
I
on.
ain't getting no.
Come on.
Come on, get up.
Oh, this show really has
fucking
become
show Dilbert
bullying
style.
Dilbert.
Yes, you have to show Jimmy Dilbert style.
Come on.
We
Aaron.
might have some new listeners want to see Dilbert style.
You know, I don't
You
feel
can stand
comfortable
right up
sitting
here.
next to you.
You don't
And
have to
and,
take
and
that
I
shit
don't
off.
remember what Dilbert style is. There you go.
So Dilbert style. So this is the bed.
Pull your
Girl,
pants up.
This is how the girl would be. Go ahead. The leg goes up on. Yeah, do your right leg.
Did you do it the right way?
Thank you, Dilbert.
All right. So wait. So you what part did you finger blast her at?
No, we can't.
No,
we
no.
can't- we
No.
can't-
Oh, okay.
no,
That's my
no,
bad.
no.
No. You're right. My bad. I should have.
Party foul.
All right. You're right. All right. But
We can't say the name.
congratulations on
This
that.
is the kind of questioning that got your daughter into trouble, okay?
Did she give you a little stroking under the table too?
No.
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 Aaron was just.
How
ready to
about
roll.
later
He's-
on that
So,
night?
but why did you block her because of this?
I don't. She. Just,
You wanted her to tell you no, didn't you?
She just.
Because she was easy.
No, I'm a little more low key. She's a good
she
person.
ask
She's
you
just a
to do that?
She's just a little more high key, like just a little more. I wouldn't be able to make her really happy, other than
She asked you to finger blast her at
we
the
have
bar,
a comment.
didn't she?
We have a comment for Dilbert
who.
from Jen.
Yeah, she
Did you do the sniff test?
did I do the what?
The sniff test.
Like before?
Was she stinky?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It was,
No?
no fish, no nothing.
All right, let's move on
Fantastic.
from this because we
Well,
got
congratulations. So wait, you fingered her, fucked her, and then blocked her?
finger fucking
No,
ball.
it was
the
no.
good old FFB.
You know, good old FFB.
We called it the FUBA.
Oh, he did the 4 Fs. He found her, finger, fucked her, then forgot her. Oh, he did the 4 Fs. He finger, fucked her, he found her, finger, fucked her, forgot her. Dilbert.
Damn Dilbert.
Damn Dilbert.
No.
Was she at least 21?
She
Yeah,
was 21 years
Christ.
older, maybe.
No, she was
She
in her
had more
60s.
wrinkles
No.
than you
No.
have rolls.
She wasn't that old, but I was just joking.
So,
all right,
how many days? All right, last
Wait,
question.
did you see her?
I know who it is.
Oh.
How many days afterwards did you block her?
There was an argument on Sunday.
What day did you take her out?
What
It
started
was a
the
Saturday.
argument?
Huh?
It was a Saturday.
So you took her out Saturday, you figured her, fucked her, then you guys got an argument Sunday and you blocked her?
Well, there's no reason. Well, there's no reason for arguing. Shouldn't already be fighting and shit and arguing. So
Yeah, what were you fighting over?
We're not
It
getting
doesn't
into
matter.
that.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
come on. It totally
This
matters.
to-
This
Hey.
isn't fucking Dilbert special
Guys,
here. It's
yeah,
a-
Yes, it is.
We have a lot to get through
Yes, we do.
still, and
Okay.
we're like
Good
way over
Lord.
time.
That's good.
So,
This is a great story.
It's a great show.
He found her, finger, fucked her, and forgot her. This is fucking great.
Aaron's not happy right now.
I
The
am not-
quadruple F.
So we got to make Aaron laugh some more.
Brought to you by Dilbert.
All right.
She's probably watching the show. She's like, I'm going to get this motherfucker.
I love this podcast.
All right, Jimmy. This segment is called Fast Answer. We haven't done this in quite some time because we haven't had a special guest on the show. And this is
The 4 Fs.
this is a segment where our listeners are going to get to know you even on a deeper level. Are you okay over there?
Oh Jesus!
He did the 4 Fs that I talk about all the time.
All right, so I'm going to ask you 10 random, bizarre questions, and you are to answer them as fast as possible. First thing that comes to mind. You ready?
I'm a little nervous about this one.
Good. All right, Jimmy, you ready for fast answer?
Sure.
Here we go. Some of them are okay. Some of them are funny. What would you want your superpower to be?
Fastest hand.
Top or bottom?
Bottom.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Do you like feet?
No.
What's worse, bad breath or BO?
Shit. B.O.
BO. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The egg.
Do you have junk in the trunk?
Yeah. That's my trunk. The answer is no.
Why you gotta bring me into this?
Ed has junk in the trunk. Your turn. Stand up, give a twerk.
I like working out. I'm not giving a twerk.
If you could.
By the way, was there ever a twerk contest at
No,
Frank
I
and Tony?
answered you back.
Oh, I didn't see it.
If you could be any animal in the world, what would you be?
A cat.
A cat.
Yeah.
Pussycat rare.
So you'd like to not listen to people and do whatever you want?
and lick yourself, sicko.
That's all animals except for humans. Actually, there's a lot of humans that do that too now.
Yeah, that's. You can go pee in the bathrooms at public places.
Yeah,
and
just
stuff.
don't ask me to scratch you behind the ears.
What are you most passionate about?
Comedy, of course.
Damn, not even your son. Damn.
No,
I'm just
fuck
kidding.
your
I'm
son.
just kidding.
Don't let him hold you back from your dreams.
Final question: have you ever shit your pants?
Yes. Was that fast enough for that?
There, yeah. Do you guys want to ask any questions about the questions I just asked?
So, chicken and the egg, right?
Oh,
the
So-
scientific question.
of course
So,
you would pick that one.
I like your answer because it tends to be an answer given to people that aren't as religious as like Christians can sometimes be. We're like, if you like, so I always see it as a science versus belief structure as a question and from a philosophical standpoint, where the egg produces the chicken, and thus it was a chicken egg.
Right.
But it wasn't, in an evolutionary standpoint, a chicken egg until the chicken comes out of it. Where, in a religious standpoint, it is a chicken first because God created everything all at once, and the chicken was created, thus it laid the next egg for fellow chickens. Do you agree with that a little bit?
No.
Never thought about that 1 second.
You just
I
blew
said-
Jimmy's mind. He's like, he used 3 words and I don't even know what the fuck he just said.
I said egg because I thought of egg before chicken.
All right, well, that works too.
Ed looks like he could lay some eggs with that fat ass.
What the fuck, man? You want to smell my shit?
Ed might get up there and fucking 3 eggs underneath him.
It's good. I need my protein.
Do you have any questions about the questions I just asked?
No. Hold on, bud.
Jimmy, I want to know about the you shit in your pants. What happened? Explain. Because he's
The
had
whole
a few
story?
close calls, I know.
The whole story?
Yeah.
All right, I was umpiring softball.
Wait, on fire or umpire?
Umpiring.
Umpire.
Softball. Were you at home, behind home plate?
I was behind home
Oh,
plate.
boy.
Best place.
And I got through the game that I was doing. I had like 5 more games to do.
Okay.
I told the commissioner, I said, I got to go, like, right now. And he's like, go in the, use the
Like that porta potty
porta
out of house.
potty. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So I started going home, got halfway there, and just fucking went everywhere. I mean, it went so bad and so wicked that I felt my fucking head hitting the top of the ceiling when I was done.
You didn't pull over on the side of the road and just open the door and go on the side of the highway?
It was all city right there.
Shit in a bucket?
Sit in the bucket? You got to have a bucket in your back seat.
I could have had a bucket back there, but I don't know if there was time from the time that I...
Yeah.
Those are the worst moments.
I thought he was going to be say like, strike 3!
That's what I was waiting for. He shit when he was umpiring. That's what I was waiting for, too. Yeah.
The batter's like, holy shit,
I did
strike
make it in
1!
my car.
It happens, man.
Why did you not want to go to the porta potty?
No one wants to go in a porta potty, Ed.
Because this wasn't going to be a 1 minute little session. This was going to take a while.
You're going to hear this from the outside of the porta potty.
Yeah.
There's like little kids with their baseball bat. Mom, what's going on in there? It's like a bear's in the porta potty.
Well, it's probably hot in the middle of July.
He's in his
100 degrees. Oh, yeah.
Was it something you ate, you think, or was it just the heat?
This was like 25 years ago.
No.
Well,
It's a good streak to not shit your pants on, though.
I
like,
couldn't tell you that what I ate yesterday.
Yeah.
Puss?
Puss?
No, I'm just kidding.
I wished.
All right, I got 3 stories to end the show like normal. So, yeah, you say on now. You say on now, pal.
can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to guess that a couple were caught doing doggy style through the doggy door.
Okay.
I'm going to say a burglar tried to sneak in and a dog gave it doggy style.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Okay. Jim, you want to get a guess on what this picture means?
I'm still imaging nose. No, I don't have a guess.
I don't have a guess either. Dog looks so nice.
Was he a good boy or not?
Depends on what side of the story you're on.
Oh, no. Did he trash his neighbor's house? That would be a great dog if I hated my neighbors. Like, if the neighbors had a doggy door and I hated them, I'd be like, yeah, go shit in their house.
Yeah, it depends on what side of the door you're on, I should have said, actually. Here we go. Oh, God. I feel bad for this poor kid. A 6-year-old suffered from an internal bleeding injury. A naked 6-year-old boy tried crawling out of the doggy door when he got stuck at the hips. The family dog got himself some doggy style from the kid.
And died of internal...
Did not die.
Oh,
Kid did not die. He got rushed in an ambulance, but he had internal
and
bleeding.
and you know what, Ed?
And a split anus.
And we just talked last week when we were going to have
a bestiality
again.
You're
Because
right.
Ed was like, it's been 4 to 5 weeks.
Forever.
It's been 4 to 5 weeks that we've had bestiality.
But is
right
it-
time.
is
I
it
feel like
be-
this is right on time
Is
for
it,
one.
is it bestiality if it was an accident?
Yes!
Yes.
Anytime an animal fucks you or you fuck an animal, it's bestiality.
But I was on accident.
I don't care. You know, you can murder someone or you can kill someone by accident and it's not murder. But it's still a homicide. That's what this is. It's not intentionally getting
didn't
fucked by
die.
the animal.
The kid didn't die.
Good for him. At least it wasn't a
That
horse.
kid is traumatized for life, bro.
Does?
Yeah, he always has his back to the wall when he pets a dog.
Any girl that he talks to, he's like, you got a dog, like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Sorry, I don't do pets.
Yeah. I'm
Jimmy,
done.
thoughts on the story?
Think his favorite animal is a goldfish now.
Yeah.
Here comes Grizzly. He's ready for you, Jimbo.
Fucking dogs, man.
Ed, you better not bend over, buddy.
That's why I got a cat.
Grizzly.
Oh my god, dude, that would suck. That poor. How did?
What did they do with the dog?
I want to know how wide this kid's hip were that they couldn't get through at
or
6
how
years
small
old.
the doggy door was.
Yeah, was it for like? But then, if he's heading in or out,
I would assume he was going out.
then it was their own dog, and they had a doggy door that was too small for their own dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it caused bleeding internally, then that must have been a decent-sized animal. I'm kind of skeptical now
Well,
why you put a golden retriever on the photo if it
I just
wasn't.
put a dog. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so it wasn't a golden
It didn't
retriever.
say what type of dog
This
it was.
thing could have been a fucking Rottweiler or a Great Dane,
Probably
and that poor kid
Probably
just.
a fat kid that just couldn't get out. And he's like, fucking.
How did?
Yeah, when
what?
childhood obesity causes psychological scarring.
So what did the parents walk down and see this happening?
I would assume. I mean, the kid's sick, so you had parent or somebody had to be home.
I just want to say, when I was 6, I could fit through that doggy door.
Oh my god, dude, that would
Probably not
suck
your ass.
so.
I said you
bad.
can't now. You can't now, there, guy.
I was just skin. I was just skin and bones as a 6-year-old. I would have fit.
Dilbert's still pouting over there.
I'm not.
You know what he's saying? He's like,
no, he's wondering if that dog used his position.
He's like, did the dog do?
he's over there thinking, he's like, I miss this. I want to have sex with her again, man. I want to fuck her through her doggy door.
He's also thinking no strings attached.
Yeah,
That's fucking funny. Did that dog do Dilbert style?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
Because you notice when he did it, he had his tongue out like this.
Aaron is not going to be here next week.
No, he's not.
He's taking a week off.
He's not going to be at the comedy show on Friday either, man.
Oh, he better be.
I'll be at the
He's my film guy Friday.
Oh, my God. Dude, that would suck. You know there's counseling involved in
What do
this
you
and
do with
everything.
the dog? Does the family get rid of it? You have to?
I mean,
Apparently
it's not.
it wasn't.
That kid is like going to be like sliding away from it all the time. Like,
I mean, there's a lot involved. There's therapy. There's a lot involved in this.
You could sell it to the Asian family down the block.
Damn.
Chinese restaurant around the corner.
That poor kid, man. Can you imagine going to the hospital on that one?
No.
Explain that one to the cops.
Why do you have internal bleeding?
Honestly,
Your
it's
anus.
just going to be the EMTs.
Do you
of
think?
that
Yeah,
one.
but do you think they bring child services into that one?
I don't know.
No,
I
I feel like they bring animal control into that one. What are you talking about?
Well, would the EMTs or anybody care that he was walking around naked? 6 years, you know what I mean? Like, why is your
He's
why is your
6
son
years
walk-
old. I hate it closed at 6 years
Maybe his
old.
mom was like making him dress. He's like, no, and he tries running from his mom. Oh, fat kid gets stuck.
Dude, I would do
I
that if
guarantee-
we were going to church. Fuck that.
Yeah, but the dog was
Yeah.
obviously was never what's it called? Neutered.
Doesn't matter. They
Yeah,
still
but
hump to
still,
assert
some
dominance.
dogs will hump. Like
Yeah.
Grizzly's not neutered, and he doesn't hump at all.
No, he just gets his butt scratched till he's bald on his ass
Yeah.
by the table.
Dude, that sucks, man. I mean, there's just so much. I mean, that's your family dog. You love the dog. You love your kid. That's a hard decision for the family to make.
Yeah. Oh, the dog's gone.
Well, yeah.
The dog's gone.
Give it to the aunt or uncle or whatever family
The dog's
member.
gone. No, because it's not even in family. Because they'll have a family party and the dog will be there. He's like, what? Ain't going to that backyard.
Yeah, the
Like,
kid's gonna start feeding him chocolate. And sometimes like,
that dog's traumatized every dog forever.
I'm traumatized just hearing that story.
see, this is what bestiality stories do to you, Chris. They eat away at your soul.
This is the first bestiality story that really hit the soul to me, though.
Well, speaking of doggy
Wait, what
style,
were the other ones? Real quick, what were the other bestiality?
Oh God, I don't remember. We've had so many.
Yeah, we had so many. Because there was like 4 weeks in a row. We had like 2 on each show. We were like fucking.
Dude, the one day there was 2 on one show.
Yeah, we were just like, what
And
the
we're
fuck?
like, George, you need to stop, man. You have a problem. We had a mid podcast
At
intervention.
At one point, these guys were like, do you write these? Like, do you make these stories up? I'm like, you think I'm that fucked up to come up with a kid got stuck in a doggy door and got fucking.
You're fucking up
fucking
enough to
internal
bring it
bleeding?
up.
It's fucking crazy. No, I see that. I'm like, that's fucking.
You know,
funny. That needs to go on
I
the show.
still listen. I still talk about the story last week about the girl that gave the robber the blowjob.
Dude. So, Jimmy, we had a clip from last week's show going viral currently. There's over, I think, 28,000 views now on it. There's over 1,000 likes and 300 comments, and it's still like every time I go in, there's another 10. So this girl gave a blowjob to for a robber robbing the house to save her kids.
Yes.
And the husband knocked the robber out with the chair. Now I believe
You
that.
had an issue with it?
Huh?
You had an issue with it.
No, I said that I would never kiss my wife again. But now I think about it, and I think that she knew the robber.
You know what the funniest comment on that is on TikTok? The guy said, that house has been robbed 3 times this week. That's the best comment. I'm like, yeah.
And what's that address over there, man?
Then there was another one that said almost the same thing. He was like, yep, after you posted this, robbed 10 more times or whatever.
I still think that she had something. She knows that guy.
What's your favorite story of all time that we've covered? Go ahead, say it.
Titty milk girl.
Titty milk girl.
Oh, yeah.
That's still my favorite
it is.
story. But this is my second favorite story.
The doggy style?
No,
the
the robber girl. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like the one when it was the two girls at band camp that wound up suffering internal bleeding.
From
with
that,
the baton.
with the baton that got stuck.
And it's specifically because anytime I hear a woman say women are smarter than men, I just think back in that story. and I'm very happy. I'll be quiet in the argument, but I'm very happy.
There was a story we covered a while back. There was two girls that went to band camp. Well, they're, having their little lesbian moment. Well, they fucking used a baton to double-sided dildo. And fucking stuck to one girl, I think.
The one girl won the tug of war.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, so this next story. A few weeks ago, we covered, crazy game show. Remember the Chinese game show? That was, blind.
No.
People trying to find the blind, or the blind people trying to find. Well, this is another interesting dating show. A dating show from Australia called Samesies is under fire for sending a same-sex couple on a romantic getaway after they won the show where homosexuality is illegal. So they won the show, a gay couple. When they won the show, the producer of the show sent them somewhere where homosexuality is illegal.
You said China?
Australia.
Oh.
So you win the show, and then they send you somewhere where homosexuality is illegal.
Yeah, they're like, you can't go down under here.
Oh, bad joke.
That was a terrible joke.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
So they were on a dating show. They won the dating show. Gay couple.
Processes.
Got it? Are you with me now? They win the show. The producer of the show then sent the gay couple to a place where homosexuality is illegal. So the fucking TV show's under fire for this now because
should have sent him to San Francisco.
yeah, right. Yeah, that would have been a perfect fucking getaway from San Fran. It's somewhere gay. Lakewood. We'll send them to Lakewood, right down the road.
So what's the point of it? Why are they under?
Because they sent a gay couple. It was a gay TV show. They sent a gay couple somewhere where homosexuality is illegal.
The TV show should have looked and been like, oh.
Gotcha.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're trying to figure out. They're trying to think,
Sorry.
did they do it on purpose, though? So I don't know.
But why would they do it on purpose, though?
If it was a gay TV show, why would they do it on purpose?
Because the
With gay
producer
people?
maybe hates the gays, and he's like, final joke's on you.
Yeah,
Joke's on you.
yeah.
You see what I'm
Gotcha
saying?
now.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking crickets in here? Fuck.
Jesus.
Well, that just shows that people bitch about the USA and everything. I didn't even know there would be any places really except for crazy third world countries.
I don't know.
Know that would be illegal at. I would have.
It doesn't say where they sent them, so it could be anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world.
Well, it had
I
to be
guess.
somewhere sort of nice.
So what happened when they got there? They ship them back? They made them go back?
I don't know what happened, but I guess they were pissed because that's why the show's under fire now.
I wonder if that
They're
show.
like, you son of a. It's called Samesies.
Samesies?
Samesies, like same couple.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I wonder if they made them come back because it's illegal there.
Or they just couldn't hold hands and kiss in public.
Because
They
yeah,
get fucking.
Well, he mentioned.
that's what I'm saying. If you go somewhere where it's illegal, they could probably get shot or get their ass whooped really fast.
They probably got off the
Where'd
plane.
they go?
Probably got off the plane immediately and started kissing, and people are looking at them and they're like,
Fucking
like,
start-
honey, why are people looking at us? And then
They get arrested right off the plane.
arrested or got confronted.
They put
Hey, you can't do that here. What do you mean we can't do that here?
Does that bother you? Would that bother you guys to see that kind of stuff in person?
No.
It doesn't bother me.
No, it makes
No.
me depressed when straight people kiss, too, okay?
It doesn't bother me. It's just don't bring me into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
like,
ask for a tag team
Don't
partner.
smack my ass. That's all I ask.
Hey, don't ask me to help you partake in the Alabama pig roast.
Yeah.
That's not gay if you don't look me in the eyes.
Yes, it is.
Alabama pig roast. Did you see this segment?
I did not.
A guy has sex with a girl doggy style, right? While the other guy's getting head, and they arm wrestle on the girl's back.
It's called the Alabama pig roast.
And Ed won't do it with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't.
Why?
Okay.
Not if you don't look me in the eyes.
I can't help but look people in the eyes.
Now, Aaron,
it's
do you
a
think
character
I would
flaw?
love to high five somebody?
Now, Aaron, do you
While
think
doing
this
it.
girl
Hyper
that
power?
you went with on Saturday would be
the
willing to do an
Eiffel Tower,
Alabama
man.
pig
Okay.
roast? Do you think this girl you went out with on Saturday would be willing to do an Alabama pig roast?
Not anymore, but probably.
He said not anymore.
I bet you could probably talk her into her, bro. I bet
ain't
you.
talking into nobody.
I bet you, like, if you were like, I'm bringing Aaron back to you, will you do an Alabama pig roast and explain to her? I bet you she'd be like, down with it.
I am not that needy. No, I'm fine.
But you want to high five somebody, and George wants to do this.
So weird.
Knowing this person, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna cut this one off at the head. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Dilbert.
That's fine.
I'll leave.
I
her.
just can't believe. I'm still shocked that you cut it off with her, just because of a little argument.
Aaron's so mad. He's like, "Damn it! I thought we got through this part already."
But I'm upset. This
I
over
just
one little
don't get why- I
argument
just don't get why you're so upset, though.
because it's one little argument.
There's other fish in the sea, man.
Chris, you stop talking
Sometimes
to girls
the
over
whales-
hooped earrings, bro.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
me.
bro.
Yeah, and red lipstick and nails
In
and
his-
fake eyelashes. But that's different, bro.
In his defense, though, first date, the next day they're arguing. I wouldn't want no part
But
of
that's
her
true
either.
love.
That's a good point.
That's
That's
true love.
not true love.
Yes, it is.
Not in the first week. The first month to 3 months is like that happiness stage. Like, you should be like happy as fuck. This is less than a week and they're fighting. Fuck that.
That's
I
no,
would-
no,
I-
no.
I-
I don't agree
I-
with that.
I was getting books. And I didn't even do anything wrong. I was getting books about, oh, well, have a nice life. Thank you.
She's like, you didn't have your leg up high enough. You need to hit the spot. You need to lift it higher.
You forgot the pillow.
Forgot the pillow. It's all right. I believe if you have sex with a girl on the first date, anyways, you might as well just hit it and never talk to her again because that's how she is with every guy. So you probably made the right move, anyways.
Where was that advice 20 years ago, dickhead? I'm just kidding.
You said
I'll give you.
a
I'll
kid.
give you. I'll give you the Restivo hug after the show.
All right, good.
All right.
That means
What
that
the
means a
fuck?
reach around with his hand on your penis.
That's
Correct.
all right.
Nah, he yeeted all up in that
Better
thing.
include a nutsack.
He yeeted on Sunday or Saturday
Bottom of the
night.
ball.
He yeeted, that's for
That's
sure.
he
No,
yeeted,
This was weeks ago.
but he yeeted.
All right, final story.
In her?
No, not in her. No.
On her.
On her?
Yes.
On her back?
No, the booty.
Huh?
On her backside.
It's on her back.
Did she have a tramp stamp?
No.
Any
No.
tattoos?
No cum catcher?
Stop it.
She didn't have a cum.
Stop it.
She didn't have a cum
What'd
catcher.
you say?
I don't know what he
Ed
said.
said, what'd you say, Ed?
I said, any tattoos?
So she didn't have a cum catcher.
I don't know what that
All right,
A
anyway,
tattoo
all
on her
right.
lower back where you can
the
cum
tramp-
on it.
like a tramp stamp?
Yeah, tramp stamp. I call it a cum catcher.
Oh.
Most people call it a tramp stamp. I call it a cum catcher.
I thought you
I
call
like
it pubic hair cum catcher.
No, I call a girl with a tramp stamp. I call it a cum catcher.
That's awesome.
That's what I call it, a cum
like
catcher,
a-
not a tramp stamp.
I-
Everybody calls it a
It's like
tramp
a dream,
stamp.
It's like a dream catcher.
Yeah, everybody calls it a tramp stamp. I call it a cum catcher. So she doesn't have one of those.
All right, last final segment for tonight, our What the Fuck segment. I'm going to show you a picture here in a second, and you each have to try to guess what the picture means. Pretty simple, and you know it's going to be what the fuck. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and give it a guess.
Icy hot on his butthole. It was grape flavored.
Grape flavored icy hot?
I don't know, man. It's menthol laced lubricant that was edible. It was grape flavored. They called it Cool Grape.
I would say he was sticking free. What? Sorry, I had a Joe Biden moment there. Hold on, let me rephrase that. He was sticking.
Dingleberries froze.
That was I was thinking that too. Dingleberry frozen or grapes frozen in his ass, and they got stuck.
Okay.
Isn't there something called ice wine? Like Winery's ice wine or something like that?
It's called chilled.
I have no idea.
Maybe-
Aaron, am I in the picture?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a chilled wine.
Sort of.
Somebody shoved a chilled
Am
wine
I not in
bottle
the
up their
picture?
asshole.
Oh, yeah, there you go. What'd you say, Aaron?
A chilled wine bottle up their asshole. Somebody shoved a wine bottle up their asshole.
Yeah, they shook a Prosecco bottle.
Because I see the snowflake. I see grapes. Grapes make wine. Ice wine. Or cold wine. I don't know.
Making
I
wine,
want you to
making
imagine
wine from your ass.
at that band camp, those
That's
girls
not it.
took 2 Prosecco bottles and they shoved them up their hoo-has and they
Beautiful.
shook them.
Beautiful.
And it went.
Jimmy, what's your thoughts? What do you think this means?
Some shitty ass grape wine that was cold.
That was cold.
I don't know.
Remember, these are news stories, so I said, mate, what if it was like, this isn't the story, but what if they were making wine in their ass?
That's a new prison technique I've never heard about.
It's like a Glock Dookie.
Glock Dookie.
The Glock Dookie.
Ugh, disgusting. All right, every year in India, they have, who's hitting something? Don't hit, someone's hitting something. All right. Every year in India, they have the Pushkar Camel Fair, which is a festival where camels are raced and traded, and many performers come to perform. So it's a big festival like we would have here. There is an event they hold amongst men and women of who can fit the most frozen grapes in one's anus. The winner receives a baby calf camel. The winner last year was able to fit 23 frozen grapes up their anus.
How big are these grapes?
And how do they get them out?
Normal size grapes.
And is this a real camel?
Yeah, you get a real big...
Do you know how much a camel is? No, because you don't.
I don't know. Sorry. Do you?
Yeah, apparently camels are expensive as fuck. They're way more expensive than a horse. Like, literally, there's this whole thing about, like, wealth in certain parts of the Middle East, and wealth is demonstrated by the number of camels you own. Okay. It's a weird culture, and because of the value of, like, mainly transport in arid, non-wet areas, like, they're very valuable. So there are places where, like...
Aaron didn't know anything about wet areas last week.
So I just want to say 26...
I'm proud of my Aaron.
26 frozen grapes for a camel.
It was...
That man's
23.
poor as fucking trying to make
23 frozen grapes. But that's like the size of, that's like 24 of these ducks.
No,
That
that's
not that
smaller. It's the head of the duck.
Yeah, the head.
No, a little bigger than that.
On average.
Depends on what size grape.
Put the duck back
It's
kissing the
not
other
the
ducks.
size of the grape that
How many grapes
matters.
can we fit up
It's
big
the
booty Judy?
motion.
But how do they get those out? Like, how do you get
They
them?
probably thaw, and then they poop them out.
Just push them out?
You ever see that dog shit Orbeez? That's what
Listen,
it looks
I don't know.
like.
I still to this day don't know how people put things in their ass. I still don't know how girls like getting fucked in the ass. Like, to me,
Jimmy's going to tell you right now. No,
like,
Googling it for you.
like I don't understand how anybody likes anything going up their ass. It's wrong. Ugh. Oh. All right.
So you
Final thoughts.
So no butt stuff for
Final thoughts.
Jen?
Jen. No butt stuff.
How about that, Jen?
Aaron has more comments than me. Are you not reading?
I don't have more comments.
You have more than me.
The last thing...
I only have 3.
The last thing... No, I have people watching. I have 2
okay.
comments.
Okay.
Dude, that's just wrong.
I was like, is Aaron not telling the comments again?
No.
He
No.
hates that I can read when we talk about him because he's...
I didn't even get
When
the...
when me and Aaron first started the show, he was in charge of the comments, right? Because I would film from my home. I didn't have the iPad sit next to me. So there was one time I look up after the show, I'm like, motherfucker, why didn't you read any of these? But it's because it was a story when I was fucking with Aaron, and we had like a few of our high school buddies on that were like saying stuff about the story. I'm like, he didn't even read any of them. He wasn't going to embarrass
Nope.
himself.
Oh, fuck no. Avoid that shit. Absolutely. Gotta do what
Jimmy,
you gotta do.
thoughts on the camel,
I don't blame him.
baby calf camel for what you want? You don't blame him for shoving?
If you're getting a free camel in the Middle East, then yeah.
Yeah, that's valuable.
Fuck yeah, that's valuable. Good for them.
Who on this show could shove the most frozen grapes up their ass right now?
I'm out.
He said it. There's no way.
I wouldn't even try it. I wouldn't. No.
Me versus Ed.
I'll say it's definitely Dilbert versus Ed.
Me versus Ed.
It's Gilbert.
Dilbert.
I just
Gilbert,
want to ask,
Gilbert.
how many grapes do you think you can buy when you sell that camel off?
Dude, it's so wrong.
Maybe grapes are like a luxury there.
I mean, we probably don't have enough water to
That's
grow
why they
them,
get-
right? So they're probably
That's
imported.
why they get like fanned and fed grapes. That's why I envision India like
You know, like
so
they showed in
wrong.
like
like
a pharaoh,
Moses.
like a pharaoh.
You still on that?
A pharaoh in
Did
India. Not Egypt. Sure, George.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I
doing-
think of, dickhead.
Never took geography, huh, bud?
No.
When I think of India, I think of a bus with 200 people when it should fit 50. Oh, and they try to steal your phone. I love people post videos of them holding their phone, and people just try to take their phone and shit all the time. Fucking
I have no
creepy.
idea what you're talking about.
Creepy fucks.
Yeah,
over
I've seen that.
Lost me.
Well, good.
He lost you with the chicken and egg story and India.
I just
After that
think
chicken and egg.
I
in
just
India.
think too much cumin.
I told you I'm simple, man.
He's a simple man.
Simple man, no anal. Hell no. Well, we hit the end of the show, guys. Do we have any final skid marks? Anything you would like to end the show with? Dilbert.
Hopefully, we got good weather Friday. Just excited for Friday.
No snow. Please, no snow.
Well, it's not supposed to be snowy or anything. It's supposed to be just cold the rest of the week.
That's
So
fine,
let's
fuck
fingers
it.
crossed. No fucking crazy wind, so we don't power outage like Jimmy had at one of his shows. You had to get a generator or something for one of your
Yeah,
shows
we
this
Oh,
week?
really?
It's
Friday night.
all of downtown Willoughby, all the parking is just going to be for the show. On the streets, the whole Tricky Tortoise parking lot, the whole by the courthouse.
Honestly,
That's
there's
just going to be for the show.
I completely forgot about
There ain't
the
going to be
number.
much room left for like people just going out for the Friday night. They're going to be like, "What's going on in downtown?"
Oh yeah,
Willoughby?"
everybody going out on Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Yeah.
no parking for everybody
Yeah, so-
because
There
we.
will be.
Well, no, not really.
It's gonna be fucking crazy. Like,
I'll find parking.
gonna be packed.
Because
I'll find
we-
parking.
People are gonna start eating at 5:30, so it's gonna be parked early.
Oh, so what time are
Yeah.
we meeting up?
dude. I'm at that venue. I'm getting off work and I'm coming home showering and I'm going up there.
So 1 o'clock.
Yes, probably 1, 2 o'clock. I'll be there. But the good thing is everything's gonna be set up because I'm karaokeing Thursday
Yeah.
night. So all of the sound stuff is gonna be set up. So there won't be much sound stuff we have to do. It's more of the where are we filming from, where our lighting, all of our special effects stuff.
Text the people at that Tricky Tortoise and tell them don't like the people closing to leave everything as it is.
Oh, they will.
They will.
Okay, well that's good.
They close at 10:30.
Oh,
I'll be there till then. So, Ed, final skid mark.
You know, don't be tripping in the middle of a doggy door. You never know what might happen.
Chris, final last word, skid mark.
I want everybody to have a great week. Hope to see everybody Friday night for date night. Ed stole my final skid mark because I was going to say, if you have a dog, make sure you sleep, ass down for the next couple weeks until that's what I was going to say. But anyways, hope to see everybody Friday night. It's going to be a kick-ass fucking comedy show. We got one of our guys right here. He's going to fucking light it up. Same with everybody else. Come out, laugh, piss your pants. Hey, maybe shit yourself too. You never know.
Jimmy,
not.
final last word, skid marks. You can use this time for anything you want to say.
I'll tell you what. I don't need no Depends anymore. I don't need them. Yeah, Friday night's going to be a blast. I can't wait for Friday night. The main reason why is because I got some of my best friends in comedy doing this with me. So it's just going to be so much fun. I mean, we don't even have to try to sell tickets, even though we want more ticket sales.
Yeah, all right.
Because we've
already way surpassed what we thought we were going to do.
We're at a good spot.
So
and
now
that's
it's
great.
yes.
But can I do a little plug?
Yeah, absolutely. Plug what you got.
Follow Wardy's Laugh Factory on Facebook and Instagram, and follow us. We've run into a lot of good shows you might want to come to. Always having fun, different headliners all the time. Some of the top comics out of Cleveland and Erie and Youngstown, Pittsburgh. I get them from all over the place. So follow Wardy's Laugh Factory or Jimmie Ward on Facebook.
Jimmy, once again, I thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you. And you can see Jimmy this coming Friday at the Tricky Tortoise Brewing Company, which is going to be an awesome fucking show. I cannot wait. I'm hyped because, like I said, it feels like game week.
It is fucking game week, dude. We're going to be hyped for the rest of the week. We got a lot of shit to fucking do.
Yeah.
I got a couple stories that I have to fucking... I wanted to share some stories tonight, but I didn't because we had a special guest. So I got some fucking awesome stories for next week. And really quick, I want to give a fucking huge fucking shout out to Tricky Dick and the Cover Up fucking band. But we will also be doing that next
We'll have to say that next week.
Next week on Monday, but I just wanted to give them a fucking huge shout out on this week's show too. So really quick, but I also got some fucking the fucking story that I have for next Monday is going to be fucking priceless.
There you go. You got to tune in next Friday or next Monday. To see what Chris has got to say. My final skid mark is always live and die with the deep ball. Please share the show, tell a friend, follow us across all social media. But that's going to do it for tonight's show of the Abraham Drinking Podcast. We'll see you Friday night at the Tricky Tortoise Brewing Company for Completely Comedy. Come ready, buy your tickets while they still last, and we'll see you Friday night. See you next time. Hasta la vista.